Hey guys, welcome to Late Night Thoughts with Charlie, episode 7. And tonight we're touching on emptiness and fulfillment. So, right now it's a really relevant subject to me because right now I'm in that stage right now of emptiness in a way. Because I feel like I let people down when I messed up, or that I just don't deserve any of the stuff I have. You know what I mean? Like, I don't deserve the title or so on. Like, I feel like I don't know if it feels like to everyone, but it especially goes to me whenever I mess up. It feels like it just takes me down like a whole level, bro. Which I know it shouldn't, but it's just the way my brain works. But right now, I'm just currently on that bounce back, that rebound right now. But emptiness still holds in because it feels like, what was the point, you know? Like, what was the point in me going to this place if I can succeed? But I gotta remember there's always a reason behind it, and it's gonna work out. And it was for a reason, and it's gonna work out in the end, even when it doesn't feel like it. I got a Bible verse I'd like to use for fulfillment. And honestly, whenever I forget this, it makes me feel more empty. But when I remember this right here in Jeremiah 29:11, it really does make me feel a lot better about it. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for calamity, to give you a future and a hope. Boom. Wow. That's that's a lot. That's quite a lot to promise. Especially like for most people's like that. Feel like, where's that welfare? Where's this such thing as non-calamity? Where's this hope? The thing is, it's there. But most of us don't want to look at it. It hurts to look at it because it feels so far away. But the truth is, it's really not as far away as we might think. Because we got to remember that God still has a plan for us. Whether we want to look at it or not, it's there. And it is the right way. Whether we want to go there or not, that's up to us. I want to, absolutely. But my mind is definitely saying, no, you don't deserve to go there. You messed up. You don't deserve it. Well, that is a lie from hell. You need to turn that down. Because you are. You have that choice. You can. You are able to. You are able to do it. You are able to go back to something fulfilling, something that you're meant to do. You can do it. Like one of my things right here is this Fishers of Men bracelet right here. Because I want to bring the world or anyone I meet closer to God. Whether that just be from them seeing my actions or so on, right? That's fulfilling. Like something that just is meant for you to do. A talent. Something that you're literally designed for. That is your fulfillment. But people are like, what's the point anymore? Like, I'm in this pit. What's the point of trying to get out of it? But that is where people just keep digging themselves into that pit. And I know very well of it. I've dug myself into that pit and kept digging many times. But do I stay there? I didn't want to because it's hell in there. It is not great. It is not fun. It is not where you're meant to be. You're meant to be where God wants you to be, like we said here. He has a plan. He has a plan. And you probably can almost see it. Some of us can see it in some way. Your passion, your love. At the same time, God made you for something. He made you for something that you're equipped. You are equipped to do it. So just remember that. even when you feel empty, alone, not meant for nothing, not meant for this world, not meant to even deserve a drop of water or nothing. Remember, you are valuable. You are important. You can change someone's life like that. You have that power to. Anyone has that power to. Any little action could bring that out of somebody. Like one of the best things that happened to me at this last tournament I went to, honestly, I didn't really care too much about the tournament. It was just spending time with friends after that literally made my weekend. And I didn't think I was going to like that weekend at all. I was miserable. I felt sick. I felt like I underperformed. I felt horrible. I felt like I let everyone down. But knowing that, unlike I used to, I did not hold my head down. I did not limp away like a wuss. I stand it up tall and I congratulated every single person in my ring. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have that sportsmanship whenever you go. Like it's so powerful. That is, you know how hard it is when something bad happens to not just walk away, run away from that problem. You gotta stand. That's what God wants us to do. He wants us to stand, congratulate others, have that sportsmanship, have that care for one another, even when it's hard. That's one of my things that is really crazy. That actually make me real. That makes me feel real fulfillment. Is being able, no matter how I perform, great or bad, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give it my best, and I'm gonna care for my brothers and sisters, no matter what. I'm gonna do it. No matter how I feel, inside or out, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it my all. That's just who I am. I give it my all in everything I do, and I don't settle for less. Even now, like I feel really low right now, but I'm gonna give y'all my best. That is one of the things that makes me full and fulfilled right there. Is knowing I can give it my best at all times, and I will not regret it. Well, that ends off our episode of Emptiness and Fulfillment. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, follow, or subscribe wherever you're watching this from, and have a good night or day whenever you're watching this. Make sure to comment down below topics or anything you want me to touch on or questions, anything. And be blessed. I love y'all. Peace out. See you on the next one.